Okay, so step one, we just all agreed to not talk about how greasy my hair is because it is severely hot outside and I'm just doing my best, okay? But I'm so excited to show you my shoes that I customized. Oh my god, I customized these as a big goal. I wanted to have them completed to satisfaction, at least, in time for me to attempt a 315-pound deadlift today. I have some nice squat shoes, and then everything else I do in the gym I actually do in flat Converse. They aren't the perfect lifting shoes, but they are a good affordable option. I have an old pair of black Chucks that I've had since I was literally 14, I think them being old and slightly too small is actually a partial contributing factor into the fact that I split a toenail a few months ago, and yeah, so I was like, I really need to get something to have a little more room and are just newer. So I bought a flat white pair of Converse, completely 100% white canvas, high tops, and customized them myself. So yes, I'll do some close-up shots and everything, but a little tour. So, like I said, these are completed to satisfaction for now. I would love to add more to them, so I sealed them lightly, and hopefully I will get a chance to work on them some more. I would also honestly love to make, if I didn't have a job and had just endless hours, I would love to make a Kingdom Hearts pair. Oh my god. But anyways, obviously I went for a space theme. It's so funny, I was recently talking to someone, like, back when Galaxy stuff was like super popular, I was like in my grunge goth phase and I thought it was like overdone and I wasn't a fan. And now I'm just like combination deep space and deep sea stuff, and also mixing the themes together, so like jellyfish and space and stuff like that. That is just like my comfort zone for sure aesthetically. And I've got like bedding that's space themed and stuff, and I've been in a makeup rut for like 2 years now where it's just like, oh, am I sad? I'm gonna paint a lot of stars on me. So I painted a bunch of stars on shoes. So I did a background of a lot of Galaxy stuff with planets and stuff, and then I had the goal of at least having BMO on one shoe, and also my kitty cat. So after I bought these and before I started working on them, I actually had to say goodbye to Luna. She was 20 years old and she passed away almost 2 weeks ago now. So once I started working on them, I was like, I really need to memorialize her on these shoes. I would love to also add maybe Finn and Jake, Lady Rainicorn, and or Lumpy Space Princess somewhere on these shoes. So they would basically be Adventure Time shoes. But I also kind of wanted to paint Keroppi from Hello Kitty and Friends. But I might just leave these as they are now and maybe invest in customizing another pair in the future. I don't know. I did just do a light seal, like I said, so hopefully I can still go back in there and do more stuff. So some of the supplies that I used, I did this as like a chaotic art person who didn't want to make a perfect pair of shoes. The way that people who sell custom shoes for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, I wasn't aiming for that level of durability. I literally put black acrylic paint on this shirt to go lift in. Like, I'm normally a messy artist who doesn't invest a whole lot in the longevity of my art, because the most important thing about art to me is just making it. But I did use this Krylon bonding primer before I did anything. I used a delicate washi tape to tape off the edges. And the laces, I bought these laces just off of Amazon. I picked out a color that I liked. So for the paints, I tried to mix most of them with this soft touch fabric paint that I got from Michaels. And I mixed a lot of it with GAC 900, which is a softening thing that helps any paint that you use with it to be able to flex with fabric. And I used, so I wouldn't worry about putting as much GAC 900 in my fabric paints, because I had some fabric paints that I got both from Walmart and at Michaels. And then I also used some regular craft paints, and with those I tried to add more of either the white and or the GAC 900. There's still a solid chance that my shoes are going to crack and peel over time because I probably painted the layers on too thick and stuff. If you really want them to last, look into how people do that. But like I said, it was more about the process of making them, and I like crackling paint and stuff like that. I like that aesthetic, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll see how they hold up though. When I took the washi tape off, I originally used nail polish remover to try to get the edges cleaned up, and I realized that I had regular nail polish and not pure acetone. Don't recommend regular nail polish. Isopropyl alcohol actually worked way better on cleaning up the edges. I was originally going to probably paint part of the rubber, which they say not to do it and it's not going to last if you do it, but I sanded it down and prepared it and everything. Didn't have time, ran out of time. I also was originally gonna use isopropyl alcohol to make the grommets white again. I believe these are called grommets, the little circles that the laces go through, but I actually like them like painted over to match. I also painted over the rubber Converse things on the inside, and I kind of like the way it turned out. This one almost looks like another planet from far away, so I wonder if I might want to change this one at some point to kind of have a similar vibe. It's a Converse planet, I guess. But yeah, here's a little bit of a closer look. So BMO is lassoing. If you're wondering what this is a little space lard. I was running really low on time when I added the lasso and the little lard. With the way that my shoes look like they're gonna fold over time, the lasso is probably gonna look all wonky. That's fine. Whatever. I've got some planets with some rings, some without. I've got some stars that have big shines on them that stand out. I've got some smaller planets. This one, I messed up this planet and got really mad and had to add another one kind of in the foreground. And I hated it until I made it purple and added a ring, and now I hate it a little less. And then we've got Luna on this side. She's got wings and a halo because she is no longer with us, but I gave her a little star trail behind her. And she's like, looks like she's flying off to that purple planet. I wonder what she's gonna get up to. I don't know, but yeah. And then I finally just sealed everything with this like shitty clear acrylic sealer. Look into Angelus paint and sealer and primer and stuff, because they're made for this kind of stuff to make it amazing and perfect. I still have a bunch of tape residue that I'm fighting with. And it's funny because I heard them talk about, they're like, oh, tape residue is like the worst. And I was like, no, I'll figure it out. It's fine. It kind of is the worst. So they're probably going to get really dirty today when I use them, but whatever. And if it goes well and I have any good clips, I will insert them of me hopefully successfully deadlifting 315 for the first time. We'll see. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. And it was a joy to make this. It was so nice to finally just like end up just like scattered amongst a bunch of art supplies and losing track of time and having a huge mess to clean up afterwards. I haven't let myself do that in a really long time, and especially after losing my kitty cat. That was very needed. So yeah, I love you, bye.
The night lay waste to all we'd given, but honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living, but we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. I can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I can push it back down if I have to, if you want me to, 'cause we can run. The stars that fall all for you. So tell me now, what's left to lose if we run? push till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try.